That mojo ain't no good.
Yes. More Mojo Podcast. I just saw this story, and it's interesting because I have done a little bit of cleaning up around the house, and I've noticed that I had a few, and I decided that I'm going to try to get rid of them. But there was a story that I saw online about gift cards, and it said that a majority of people, let me get the exact percentage of them.
I'll take them.
Oh, what's that?
I'll take them. Whatever you got, I'll take them.
You'll take all the gift cards
I
that
love
you can?
gift cards.
So here you go. More than half of adults have unused gift cards. According to Bankrate.com, they found that 51% of people currently have unused gift cards, vouchers, and store credits.
Yeah, that's why stores love selling them. Because many of them go unused.
Mm-hmm.
In total, it adds up to about $15 billion in unused money.
Wow. Even Costco has they sell them at a discount. They'll say, here, you can buy $100 worth of gift cards for $80. I fall victim to it every time. I'm like, oh, now they have Sedona Tap House. That's a mile from my house. I go there all the time. I'll buy it and I'll save $20.
Yeah.
I've been there like 5 times since I bought the gift cards. I never remember to take the gift cards. So they know. They know you're going to put them in a drawer, put them somewhere.
I have a whole wallet, like an old wallet that I don't use anymore, and that's where I keep the
Mm-hmm.
majority of my gift cards if it's not something that I feel like I'm going to use right away. Gift cards, merchandise credits, some of the stuff I noticed the last time I cleaned it out, because I'll clean it out every year or so. Like the businesses aren't even
in business anymore?
Aren't even in business. Well,
Yeah.
you know what I used to do was, and I don't even know if this is still valid, but restaurant.com, did you guys ever buy gift certificates off of like restaurant.com or Groupon or whatever?
Oh my God, that brings back memories.
I would fold up those certificates and put them in there. And like I
The
looked
coupon
at,
books?
Yeah, well, I looked at
Right.
one the other day for TV Deli Diner, one of my favorite restaurants downriver. I paid like $1 for this thing for a $20 gift card. And I'm like, I don't even know if I can still use it.
Remember
It doesn't say.
Groupons? Would you guys ever use
Oh,
Groupons?
I loved Groupon. Yeah.
So here's interesting. Millennials in particular were most likely to have unused credits sitting around with no plans to put that money to good use. According to this study, that they were the ones that would use it the least. I don't understand why they don't make it like technology based. And on my phone, I have like the wallet on my iPhone, and it's got like my credit cards in there. It's got my memberships. It's got my Chick-fil-A membership, my Delta, Nike, Starbucks, stuff like that. But I wish that I had it there, because then I'd remember this.
Target does that.
Yeah, I know they have
You can put it on your Circle app.
Yep,
But
I
you know
have
what
it. I use
pisses
it all
me
the time.
off?
Yeah.
Is when you get a gift card that doesn't actually cover the cost of the purchase. So essentially, you're just asking me to buy something for you.
Right.
So many of my gift cards that go unused are for $5 for stuff where the lowest item in the store is $10. It's like I still have to spend more money to get anything.
Yeah. And my daughters always get the same Christmas gift from my parents. They send them those Visa gift cards, and they'll say, here's your $50 gift card.
I hate those, you guys.
Oh, we do too.
I
'Cause
hate 'em.
There's so few places that take them now.
Really?
You can still use them sometimes at gas pumps, but a lot of places you can't use them unless you go online, register them, put
It's
in
not
your
even that.
mailing address.
Can't check the total.
You can't.
Yes,
You
it's-
can't check the total.
Well, it's not even that. It's if you use. I do the majority of my shopping online, and what I have learned with those is, honest to goodness, I probably have 6 or 7 of them in that wallet I was talking about. You can't. Your purchase has to be less than the value of what the gift card is. You
Yep.
can't use the gift card toward a more expensive purchase.
Really?
Every time I
That's stupid.
use
It's
one,
a pain in the ass.
I literally had to go to Walmart one time and use it. I was buying like a big item. I had like $50 on the Visa card, and we had to do 2 transactions. One with the $50 just so I could use everything on the card, and then pay the remainder separately on a different transaction. It was so annoying.
I have a whole deck of cards, like 52 cards, and they're all Visa gift cards that have like $12 left, $8 left. Because you can't. I like, when am I ever gonna find something I could charge on them that'll last? That you can't go over.
I used the gift card that Paul got me for Christmas, our boss, the most interesting boss in the world. And I went to this restaurant downtown, which God, why am I brain farting on what the restaurant's called?
The London Chop House.
London Chop House, yes. Great restaurant. And it was a gift card that was pretty large. I mean, it was a few $100 gift card. We ate like kings. I said to Chelsea, I go, we're not leaving a dime on this gift card. I said, we're going to eat everything. I mean, I was ordering
getting
like
dessert.
side. Like, you know how you go to like those fancy places and the fancy places will they have the sides extra and they'll say what sides you want. And usually you split sides. I'm like, fuck that. We're all eating our own sides.
Right.
Because Papa's buying tonight. But Shannon brought up a really interesting thing with the Target thing. I love that you can take those little $5 gift cards that Target gives you when you spend like a certain amount, which I never understand what the reasoning is of how you get them. They just all of a sudden will give me a gift card. You can take them instantly and scan them right into your Target app. And then anytime you're buying anything, you know, you got it right in there. So then that keeps it nice and
Starbucks
tidy
too.
for you.
Yeah, Starbucks
Starbucks
and
does
Dunkin'
it.
Donuts. I just keep adding all those little $5 gift
I
cards right in
love
there.
that they do that with the apps.
Now, I got kind of screwed on something like that. I got screwed with DoorDash. So my neighbor, very nice. You know the people that were staying at my house? They were living. They to say thank you to us. They sent Chelsea like $200 in Instacart gift card, and they sent me $200 in DoorDash gift cards.
Wow,
so it's
that's
really
nice.
nice. They you know to do that.
They can stay with me if they want. I got an extra bedroom.
And they, by the way, did work around the house. It was like
Oh.
amazing. I'm telling you, I want roommates now. But I put it in my DoorDash, and it won't show up on my DoorDash. And for some reason, I think DoorDash has got a little scam going on or something. Because I downloaded the thing in there, and then I paid the other day. I ordered something on DoorDash, and I realized, wait, why is my card coming up? Like, why is it asking me to put my face in there to show off my card? And then I got the charge, so I got to figure that whole thing.
Have you guys ever gotten a used gift card as a gift? Because
I give
have.
them
I
sometimes.
talked about it. You give them?
Give them.
I used to always do it to people here like Joey and Slim.
Oh, yeah. No, but I got it as like for a gift for somewhere that I normally like wouldn't spend the money to go. And when I went and had a service done, and then I handed over the gift card, and the lady was, I can't even remember the dollar amount. She told me what I owed, and I was like, oh, no, this is like $100 gift card or something. And she was like, no, there was only $48.62.
And you would have never
on
gone
it. And
there
I was
if
like,
you were-
wait, what? But that's also so weird because the person who gave it to me, and the thing said $100.
Do you think
So maybe they
didn't even-
forgot.
Do you see what I mean?
Do you
So I
think that
think
they got screwed?
No, I think they needed a gift really last minute and just grabbed something, not remembering that they used a part of it.
Yeah. You know what I hate? I hate when people do this, and I did it to Spike for his birthday. I hate when people will buy a gift card and then they write their name on the gift card so that you can't re-gift the gift card. So I did it to Spike because I said, that son of a bitch might re-gift this thing. I don't want to
never
re-gift
gift
it.
cards.
Really?
No, I always use those.
Well, I wrote it on there. And I did it for that sole purpose. I wanted to make sure you didn't re-gift my gift
I'm
card.
actually really surprised you used the gift card that the boss got you. Although how
2 years later.
Okay, because I've gotten you gift cards to places before.
Yeah.
And then you'll talk.
No, I use it.
Huh?
No, you won't.
I did your Nordstrom's. I have not used
No, not
Megan's
Nordstrom.
floating place.
A long
yet.
time ago, I got you a gift
Yeah.
card to
Yeah.
a restaurant called
Yeah.
Bill's. And then on
Bill's.
the air, you were talking about Bill's, and you were like, "Oh yeah, I've never been
Yeah.
there." I'm like, "You asshole! I gave you a gift card for like your birthday a year and a half ago."
Well, ask somebody else who he gave it
I
to.
know you've been there now.
I
since
have been
then.
there.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I have used. Actually, to be quite honest with you, it was a little off the beaten path for me, but it was really good.
I get it.
It was
I
a
get
good
it.
place.
It's-
Yeah.
it was a great place.
But so if you want to buy a gift card, for me, if you guys want to get me a gift card, I know you said those Visa ones are bad. Just give me cash, because when I was a kid, there was nothing more exciting than opening up an envelope, and it usually was Aunt Jenny or it was my Gramps, and they would put cash in the card, and that just my nipples tingled.
There
when I had
is
that.
something different when the cash
It
falls
is.
out of a
It
card.
is. It really is.
So great.
That's why I kept telling my parents, I'm like, just Venmo me the money and I will put cash in the girls' cards. And then they're like, what's Venmo? I'm like, oh, crap. Never mind.
You know what, though? There's nothing better than a crisp, like $50 or $100 bill.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know?
and to a teenager, they don't want a damn gift card.
Did you guys ever get somebody just gave one to Lucy and it like brought back memories. They're checkbooks of $1 bills that you can tear off.
Yes.
What?
Those
Yeah,
were
at
the
the bank.
best. You
What
can
are
still get
those?
them. Yeah, you can get them in
you-
I think $50 increments,
Yes.
maybe.
Could you imagine going to the strip club with those?
Hang on, let me tear one
They
off.
are crisp. They're crisp.
Or the McDonald's coupon books.
Oh,
Remember
the
those?
best.
You could tear them out the same way,
Do you
but
guys
one was a
remember that?
shake, one was. I mean, it was like 10 different items in there, and my grandparents used to give them to
It
me.
was nostalgia that it was a gift.
Someone
book,
told me they had them last Christmas.
and they had every food item in there, and you would just pray that you had the French fry one, to get that one. The other thing, God, what the hell you were just talking about? The gift,
the dollar bills at the bank.
the dollar bills, the bank strippers. I'm trying to think. Oh, I'll think.
You know what
about
else
it in a
is
second.
just as inconvenient now? My parents write checks, and I'm like, nobody.
Oh.
It's like a pain, and I know I can do it on the app and take a picture, but it's like a 5-minute process.
Luke
to deposit
hates
a check.
Grandma and Papa write him checks, and Luke doesn't like that. So Luke will ask, can you endorse? He likes their gift, but he'll ask, can I endorse it over to you or whatever? And he doesn't understand the whole idea of checks. Let me tell you the weird thing that happened with him recently. We got change back, and do you remember what the old $20 bills used to look like?
Yeah.
He got an older $20 bill, and he thought it was counterfeit. So
Really?
he looked at it because he has never seen them. Usually the $20 bill is the one with the line down
Yeah,
down
the
and
blue
stuff.
or whatever.
It was the older $20 bill, and he thought that he was getting scammed, and it was a gift actually that was sent by a relative, by Aunt Pat. And he thought, why would Aunt Pat send me fake money? Because he didn't understand what it was. But
I was looking for my passport the other day because I wanted to make sure that it wasn't expired or close to expiring, because you keep hearing about how long it takes you to get a passport nowadays. And I have like a fire safety box or whatever, a fireproof box that I keep all like the birth certificates, the passports, the social security cards, all that kind of stuff.
savings
locked up.
bonds.
That's what I found.
Did you?
I found so many savings bonds from when I was baptized, when I made my first communion. I mean, because that's what my grandma and my dad used to always give me. I should turn those in, right? Because they're not going to be worth any more money than they
If they're
already
for
are.
you, yeah, you can get money. You can get. It's probably
Well, the
right
longer
now.
you hold on to them, they still do maintain more.
They get to
value.
a point
They do.
though
I think
where
they
they
get to a
stop.
point where they cap.
That's
That's what
was
I
like 25 years.
Okay, so it's been 25 years.
So can I tell you guys that I never inherited money from anybody in my life? We found out that my grandfather, when he died, his estate, he had savings bonds, and all my aunts and uncles and my mom is passed. We are getting all of his savings bonds. So we're in the
Wow.
process of this right now. And it works out that it's actually going to be a decent chunk of change. And when I say decent chunk of change, it might be like $15,000 each kid.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's huge. It's gonna be awesome. Like, and I'm gonna give each of my kids, I'm gonna put it, towards them so that they kind of remember somebody they never met, my grandfather, which died. But the savings bonds, that's how I learned about the cap of them.
Okay, I mean,
'Cause they
mine
capped
isn't
a
in
while
the
ago.
thousands. It's probably a couple $100, but still, I was
Yeah.
like, ooh, I didn't even remember that I had these in here.
So this is an interesting one. Do you guys use points like at Meijer or Kroger?
Kroger.
Fuel points?
Yeah.
Because they say that that's the biggest thing that people go without spending. They don't use their fuel points. Because they get all those points, like, how you go every time and they put your phone number in, or you use your little card on your keychain.
Although I'll be honest, most of the time they just up price the gasoline, and then the points bring it down to what everybody else is paying across the street.
Well, it's really because
Yeah.
I've saved
I
big
was gonna
money
say,
at
I
Kroger.
feel like when I look over across the street, it's the same as what
I'm
it is at school.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd for, you look at the apps like Gas Buddy and stuff, and if you go to the gas station, if you were to go to some of those supermarkets and pay the full price at the pump, it's way more than everybody else. And then you go, oh, I'm saving 20 cents a gallon, and then now you're getting it cheaper.
Well, the other thing is that if you guys ever want to try this as a little scam, type in your friends' phone numbers, because every now and again your friends' phone numbers will work and you'll get their fuel points.
So mean. Genius.
I've never done it,
Rotten.
but I know it's a little harsh. But what we should do one day? We did it one time, Spike, in Shannon when Fletch was here. We did this. Everybody bring in unused gift cards, and we'll do a trade-o with our gift cards.
Yeah. I
Well,
do
I'll
like doing that.
Well, I'll trade them. We should do that. Bring it to the air.
Yeah.
All right. That does it for this More Mojo podcast.